Hello, my friends, my dear fish person. So the fish card, of course, is symbolizing you, the collective. Wow, I opened right up to the fish page. That never happens. This book is so difficult to use. Okay. The cards underneath are meant to help you determine whether or not this reading is for you. So let's see what we've got here. Fish, restlessness, change of focus, lost in the current. The fish loves to be subsumed in life's current. Nothing pleases it more than movement, movement, and more movement. The roaming lifestyle of the fish may be exhilarating for a while, but usually leads to weariness and slippery relationships. With all the possibilities out there in the vast waters, the fish becomes lost without clear goals and intentions. Spend some time with the lunar forces, dear fish, as the peace and calm of the moon will soothe your soul. And it's an oddly red moon for that fish. When in balance, adaptable, travels well. When out of balance, distracted, changes mind often. So, indecisive. To bring into balance, set a small goal and accomplish it. All right. You may have some focus issues, fish person. All right. Let's see what else is going on with you. How will you know this is your reading? We have magnet, longing, desires, something you really, really want. But you also want your freedom. So we have this something that you really, really want, this yearning, this attraction. And I think you want to be free of it. But you are still thinking about it. You are still remembering it. And it was magical, mystical to you. You are determined to win over this yearning. Compassionate wisdom. You're also determined to develop your emotional intelligence, to bring together your heart and your mind, to listen to them equally, to be an authentic decision maker, integrated whole. And for the moment, you are determined to be alone. Or you just want to be alone because you have a lot of processing to do if you want to develop this mindfulness and compassionate wisdom, authentic decision making and wholeness, integration. Those are all things that take some real time, and they definitely take some alone time. You can't do all that work when there's a whole bunch of people around you chattering away, distracting you. It looks like to me like you are really changing course in your life. And you really want to be successful with this new direction. Well, that's pretty impressive, honestly. It's a big goal, it looks to me. I mean, I don't know where you're starting from. But the fish is not someone who's able to commit, so it does seem like you are really changing the direction of your life. But maybe I'm wrong. I wanted to work with the Santa Muerte tarot deck today. To be completely honest, it's just one of my favorite decks. But here we go. So the first card out is the Knight of Swords in reverse. So perhaps you have been in the past someone who is impulsive, rash, very reactive, hot-tempered, not really in control of your emotions. Quick to judge, intolerant. And I am not holding this deck upside down. I don't know why everything is coming out upside down. All right, so the Hanged Man, or hanged person, whichever way you care to look at it, is calling you to have a new perspective. And it is also saying that you will be required to make a sacrifice. Sacrifice. Don't know why I can't speak. What is this? What else does the Hanged Man? Oh dear. So first up, we have the Tower in reverse, the internal tower. Underneath it, we have the Ten of Pentacles. So the internal tower could be referring to what you thought was an established but rather material way of life. Wow, okay. Now we have the Emperor and the Devil. So it appears I am talking to a divine masculine. Or someone who would like to be one. I don't think you're there yet. You do have the Devil in reverse, which is promising because it suggests that you have seen that you are not bound. You've seen through the illusions, the lies that you've been telling yourself and perhaps others. And that is the first step. You are also perhaps dealing with some addictions. If not addictions, then at least bad habits, vices that you need to overcome. And the Emperor is someone who can do that. The Emperor is someone who has a great deal of self-discipline. So they lead through example. They don't, in most decks, the Emperor does not have a weapon. The Emperor is someone who inspires others to follow him or them through their own actions, through their own integrity, their own authenticity. So they are disciplined. They are emotionally intelligent. They have wisdom as well as self-control. And they truly care about others. And others can sense that. That's why they follow them, because not only do they give a good example, but they are also someone who takes care of those around them. I'm sorry my cards aren't completely fitting in the screen, but I think you get the idea. So, you're going through a lot of change. I've been getting this a lot lately. The Devil in reverse is very promising. So what message do you need? You're doing well. I'm not saying it's easy. It's a lot of change. I hope you're getting the support you need. That's my biggest concern here. What else? This is we have the Two of Wands, analysis paralysis. It's in the upright, so perhaps you're not having analysis paralysis. Sorry. Perhaps you are planning and strategizing. Perhaps you are finding the inner strength to be compassionate and gentle with yourself and with others, and to tame your inner beast not with force. So this is the Emperor. These two go together very well. The Emperor has a great deal of inner strength. He doesn't dominate. They don't dominate. They're not a bully. They're not a tyrant. And they earn others' respect. And here we have the Five of Cups. A painful emotional lesson. Perhaps this has all been a very painful emotional lesson for you. On the other side of the Five of Cups is something better. But it takes a long time. I shouldn't say that. Might not be a long time. Could be weeks. It takes a while to get through the lesson. You can't skip any of the steps. And you have to be patient with yourself and kind to yourself, compassionate with yourself, so that you can get through this lesson and truly heal, truly process it, learn from it. And then, when you're ready, it will form the basis of something new and better for you. So here we have it. The final message for you. Number 28, building blocks. I don't think I've ever seen this one before. All right. Essential meaning, strong foundations, a beautiful work in progress. That's what you are. You're a beautiful work in progress, whether you believe it or not. The Oracle's message, you have everything you need to cultivate an extraordinary life. This is a time when your focus needs to be on the foundations you build upon. Your work, your relationships, and your very being are underwritten by your values, ethics, morals, and core beliefs. Are they still true for you? Will they stand the test of time and serve as a solid grounding upon which you construct your life? Now you are making changes that will affect everything in a positive way. Your destiny is a truly remarkable and beautiful design. Protection message. Now is the time to address the cracks in the foundations of your life. Perhaps your values have changed, and it is time to strengthen your convictions and let go of the things that no longer serve the vision you have for your life. Or perhaps you chose to ignore the signs that a situation or agreement you have entered into is not right for you. Remove the rotten pieces and reinforce your core moral strength and integrity. Now is the time for rigorous honesty, for you are called to renovate and upgrade your consciousness. You will be so happy when you do. Spirit has a spectacular blueprint for your life far beyond your imagination. Don't be afraid to replace what's not solid. I do think you are at a time when you are about to replace a lot of the stuff that you thought was solid in your life. And I know that can be a difficult, painful lesson. However, there is something else on the other side. And it is likely that this something else will be better than anything you could have imagined. So, process as needed. Be kind and compassionate with yourself so that you can become strong, stronger than you've ever been. And then you will be ready to build something new and wonderful. I believe in you. You can do it. Keep going.